Greetings everyone and welcome to a deck profile of the Nationals 2022. And we have the top 8 of the deck profiles, except for one of them which I had to somewhat maneuver my way around it because we both forgot about the deck profile, and now there's not really much of a way to confirm if the cards were truly in the deck profile, the same as for the duels. So I'll just try my best to show what we've seen together for the duels. So for 8th place we have Warrocks. Yep, you've seen and heard it right. Warrocks, one of the really not really enough seen for the rogue decks, and I just go through the playstyles, the card by card, and yep, that's how we go. So the playstyle for Rocks is mostly in the battle phase with many of the archetypal cards, such as Warrock Mountain being one of the best card for the entire archetype, to just summon a bunch of big bunkers, activate the effects to either search and also increase the attack, and then going for huge chunk of damage, just clearing the board. So we have 1 copy of the Goron, 2 copies of Bachelios, 1 Gameciel, 3 Meteoragon, and 1 Humongous, 1 Skylar, 1 Orpis, 1 Mammoth, 3 Gactus, 1 Wentu, 3 Fortia, 3 Rookie Warrior Lady, 1 Harpy's Duster, a reinforcement of the army, 3 Pot of Extravagance, 1 Terraforming, 3 Warrock Dignity, 2 Warrock Spirit, 3 Warrock Medium, 3 Warrock Mountain, 3 Infinite Impermanence, 1 Generations, 1 Big Blow, and quite the interesting card, 2 copies of Ghost of the Grudge, where if the opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard, the attack of all monsters your opponent currently controls becomes 0. So that's how we go for the huge OTKs. And for this card deck, it's just, well, most of them you can see 2 or 3 copies of the same card because of Pot of Extravagance, but we have 2 copies of Utopia the Lightning, 1 Dark Rebellion, 2 Utopia, each alternate artwork, really important, 3 copies of Asophiel, 1 Heroic Champion Excalibur, 1 Daiguste Emerald, 2 copies of Kakaboy, 1 Ducaris, 1 Black Soldier Soul of Chaos, and 1 Scarecrow Tryhard, being one of the, well, not really seen plays, one of the seen cards for the Warrock archetype, but still does its jobs. It still does its job. And for this side you have 2 Rageki, 3 Tunisters, 3 Holy Degree, 3 Gozen Match, 3 Cavalry, and back then we had Red Reboot at 1, but for this ban list as of time recording, it is forbidden. Why? But yeah, for the Warrock archetype you can see that Gozen and Ravalry are just really perfect for the entire deck because it's just Earth Warriors. So what more do you want? And for the 7th place we had Branded Eldritch, so it's just Eldritch mixed together with the Branded archetype, a mix of fusion and of trap cards, and there we have the deck for the 7th place. So Eldritch focuses on mostly the back row removals, and the Mirror Jade for the Branded archetype, the Branded engine is mostly for the big beat stick and also for the monster removal, non-targeting and non-destruction as well. So we have 2 copies of Eldritch the Corner Lord, 2 Lava Golem, 2 Aliber, 2 Fallen Albaz, 2 Ash Blossom Major Spring, 2 Ghost of Gaster Rabbit, 3 copies of Branded Fusion, 3 copies of Pot of Extravagance, 1 Black Awakening, 1 Cold Battle Grave, 3 Cursed Land, 3 Scarlet Sanguine, 3 Conquistador, 3 there can be only 1 because well, we have zombies and worms and plants and dragons and just so many types. 2 copies of Dispel Fragrance in the main deck. Yep, it's quite a bold move because of which they do win the die roll. It's really great. If you do not win the die roll, then it's just what else? Spell trap for the 4 Eldritch Corner Lord, and also Rebellion for Discord further. 3 Skill Brain, 2 Hakero, and 1 copy of Golden Red Forever. Golden Red Forever with exclamation mark. Yeah. And for the extra deck we have 2 Mirage, 2 Dragon Stapelia, 2 Rebellion, 1 Masquerade, 1 Titanic Lad for the Mirage Banish, for the Mirage Sent to Banish, and 3 copies of Albion, 2 Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Max for the Eldritch Unload because it's a level 10, so we can just attack for one which is burned by 1000 attack, 3500 and another 3500. That's all it is 6k. So and Igusta Max is just lethal. Open the math right? 35 plus 35 is 60. Yeah, okay. I am good at math. And now we have Nightmare Phoenix and also a liner that like Sharper Lustrous because so many light monsters. For this side deck we have got 2 Gander, 1 Change of Heart, 1 Hobbit Feather, 2 Dark More, 2 Tunisters, 3 Evenly Matched, 1 Reboot because you can see it's really great. Why did you get one? And 3 copies of Solar Judgment. For the 6th place we have Brother Blue Eyes. Yep. And how this it's most kind of like how the Brother Eldritch somewhat work, but this time it's just purely focused on really big stick. We go hard. So yeah, we have 2 copies of Blue Eyes Spot Dragon, 2 copies of Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, one of the extremely great support for the archetype. It does so much for it. 1 Fleur de Lis, 3 Keep of Dragon Magic to search the Brother Fusion, 2 Fallen Heart Bars, and 1 Ecclesia, the Dogmatica Virtuous, 2 Ash Blossom, 3 Western of Ancients, 2 Nadia Servant, 1 Fusion Deployment, because you can summon Blue Eyes Spot Dragon from it, and 3 copies of Planet Fusion, 3 Extravagance, 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Big Machine Go for the Blue Eyes, it's just a really great searcher. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it's still fine. 1 Cobalt Grave, 1 Ultimate Fusion, 3 Impermanence, 1 Punishment, because we, sometimes do go through the extra deck, but it's mostly we go through the extra deck and then we go set Punishment, and for the next turns we have either the one of Blue Eyes attacking for game or the one of the other great archetypal cards for this deck. It is True Light, which is somewhat Eternal Soul but for Blue Eyes Spot Dragon. And we have 3 Skill Brain and the 1 copy of Solemn Judgment. For this deck we have 2 Tyrant Dragon, 2 Miragid, 1 Rebellion, 1 Alba Lenatus, 1 Titanic 3 Albion, 2 Chimera Flesia because of Nadia Servant. We can send it to search a fusion or a polymerization spell card. Yep, that includes Ultimate Fusion. And 1 Elder Entity Antis and 2 Link Kuriboh. For this side deck we have 2 Nibiru, 2 Gadola, 1 Happy Feather, 2 Dark Lomo, 2 Twisters, 3 Evenly Matched, and 3 copies of Dimensional Barrier, which proved quite effective in many matchups of the Blue Eyes player. And for the 5th place we have Sword Soul, which is a 10-year Sword Soul, but it's still great, yeah, because it's just a synchro spam. We can easily make Bound of Fleur, and we have the burn from Long John. So yep, it's just a really good archetype. And how about you have reprints confirmed 40 backups and ribbons is even more affordable. So we have 3 copies of Ashuna, 3 Vishuddha, 3 Long Yuan, 2 Taya, 2 Moye, 1 Shtana, 3 Ash Blossom, 2 Adara, 2 Pot of Desires, 2 Dark Lomo, 3 copies of Emergence, 3 copies of Vessel for the Dragon Cycle, 1 Cobalt Grave, 2 Forbidden Droplet, 2 Twisters, yeah, 2 Twisters, 2 copies of Heavenly Dragon Cycle, 3 Infinite Permanence, and 1 Sword Soul Blackout. For extra deck we have Sheng Ying, 1 Baron de Fleur, 1 Kiching Long Yuan, 1 Chao Feng, which can easily lock down any deck if they have the raw materials for it, 1 Draco Berserker, 1 Crimson Blader, which is somewhat of an all-star for the old Yu-Gi-Oh formats, but now it's somewhat recurring. It's a resurgence for the deck. Oh, sorry, for the card for Crimson Blader. 2 Xishao, 2 Blaxia, 1 Shaman of the Tenyi, 3 Monk of the Tenyi, and 1 Link Kuriboh. For the side deck we have 3 Draw and Lock, 1 the third copy of Dark Lomo, 3 Evenly Matched, 3 Dimensional Warrior, 2 Rivalry because it's all worms, and 3 copies of Solemn Judgment. Yep. And for 4th place we have Virtual World, still going strong with the deck and also the player who played this deck. For Virtual World we have it's an easy synchro and rank 3, 6 or 9 plays, and it's just focusing on Shen Travel to then somehow act as a macrocosmos, a pseudo macrocosmos for the match, and they can still play with a somewhat pseudo macrocosmos because they don't banish from the deck. So it's just as for Sword, a really good sync type, but it also has access to Xyz monsters. Starting with a one Cypher driver, always rolling it, but somewhat fine because we can still discard it for the virtual world cards. 3 Kirin, 2 copies of Destiny Hero Malicious. Yep, it was that virtual world player who was playing the 2 copies of Destiny Hero Malicious. Just a really good level 6 for the rank 6 plays, which is Beatrice. And 3 copies of Roshi, 3 copies of Mahime, 2 copies of Hime, 3 copies of Gigi, 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Cyclone Giagama, 3 copies of Kowloon, 2 Pot of Desires, 3 Foolish Bala Goods, 3 copies of Celestial Observatory, because we can either recycle the unwanted Kirin or the Roshi, or even the Destiny Malicious if he either had drawn 2 copies, or if you can somewhat send the first copy to then summon the second copy. We can just go search the Observatory, place it on bottom of the deck and draw 2 cards. Which maybe I should stop playing it, who knows, for the hero type, but we already have so much draw power. No need. And 1 copy of Cold Grave, 2 Emergency Teleport, 2 copies of Qinglong, 2 copies of Qinglong, 2 copies of Chuchi, and 1 Juanwu. For the extra deck we have Invoke Kaliga, and we'll go through it because we can easily make it. 1 Geomathric Final Sigma, 1 Ultima Zulkin, 1 QB Shanshan, 1 Trishula Dragon as the Aspiria, 1 Vermilion Dragon Mech, 1 Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, 1 Virtual Beast Juju, 1 Coral Dragon, 1 Solar Charge Warrior, 1 Multima Dragon, which is used to make the Invocalia because it is treated as Alistair the Invoker. And we can use it with the Ultimate Zulkin to then go to have a Dark Master, so yes, an easy Kaliga. 1 Conceptual M7, 1 Virtual Phoenix Fanfan, 1 Beatrice, and 1 Totem Bird for the Dispel from Negates. For this side deck we have 3 Lava Golem, 2 Vanity Sphere, which is I'm not really sure how it's searchable in this archetype. It's in this deck, but if you roll, you can just not more summon anything, and then at the end of the combo, tribute summon for Vanity Sphere. GG. We have 1 Recover Banshee for the Flounderies matchups, 2 DD Crows, 2 Twenty Stars, the Zombie World, and it's 1 copy of the Recover Banshee because we can easily send it by Beatrice to then on the opponent's turn to send Recover Banshee by Beatrice and then activate it on the same turn because it's a quick effect. 2 copies of Evelyn Mashta and 2 Solar Judgment. For 3rd place we had Dragon League. This was a deck that we did not really have much of the clearance for the card by card, but well, the cards that we have seen for the duels, here are some of them. We don't really know the ratios, but we'll just go through the deck. For Dragon Leagues, it is well, Dragon and Nyx. So yep, for the Chaos Dragons and plenty of Dragon Monsters that are Lynx. We had 1 Sapphire Driver, 1 Chaos Dragon Levianir, 1 Ogre Dance, 1 Foxy Tune, 1 Afterwater, 1 Nuclear Vision, Deer Note, Collapse Serpent, 3 Stoppard, and 1 Wire Buster, 3 Tracer, 1 Chamber Dragon Maid, 1 Rocket Recharger, 3 Xiamin, 3 Ash Blossom, 1 Ghost Ogre, 3 Gamma, 1 Decro, and 2 Rocket Synchron, 3 Veiler, 2 Triple Darkness Talent, 3 Chaos Space, 1 Cobalt Grave, 3 Quick Launch, 3 Emergency Teleport, 1 Boost Sector Launch, 1 Dragon Ravine, and 1 Dragon Maid Tiding for the Chamber Dragon Maid Surge. For the extra deck we had Hot Red Dragon Archfunabis, the Chaos Ruler that was banned back then. Sorry, not back then. It is banned now, but back then it wasn't banned. So it's an easy rank 8. Sorry, I can speak today. Oh. 1 easy Silco level 8 with the Punk Engine to then mill the bunch of light and dogs so that we can banish a light and a dog for the Chaos Dragon Levianir. Well, not a light. You get what I mean. Yeah, it's for the memes. 1 Borrowed Savage Dragon, 1 Borderland Dragon, 1 Access Code Talker, 1 Triple Burst Dragon, 1 Catman Unicorn, 1 Christian Hadifarax because it was limited back then and now it is banned because too much done so much ravaging plays in this format, in that format here. 1 Dragonity Knight Romulus, 1 Cardboard Dragon, 1 IP Masquerena, 2 copies of Hightech Seal of Heavenly Spears, 1 God Dragon Pisty, the only God Dragon for the extra deck that's still legal, and 1 copy of Strider Dragon. For the side deck, maybe we had the Crow, 3 Rageki, 1 Duster, and 3 Docula, 3 Twitchsters, 1 Attribute, and 3 Solemn Judgment. So again, not really sure if we had those exact ratios, but we've seen those cards for the archetype, and some of them kind of go along with the Dragon League deck profiles. And now for second place we had the heroes. Yep. And for heroes it's just well, as many of you have seen for my plays, it's mostly a little bit of control for Plasma and for Dark Lord, but we also have some really big sticks like for Sunrise and Righteous Bane, and one of the best controlled cards for the archetype, it is Destiny Hero, Destroyer, Phoenix, Enforcer. So card by card we have 1 Destiny Hero Plasma, 1 Spirit of Neos, because I mostly use it for, well, somewhat as a battle feeder. I did not use the attack back then, but somewhat regret now because it kind of makes Dystopia alive if you don't have Sunrise on field. 1 Honest News, it's always nice to have 1. 2 Destiny Hero Malicious, because we cannot have 3. You can still have 2 because we are denied. 3 Faris, 1 Underside Gold, 3 Stratus, 1 Celestial, 1 Rohan, 1 Liquid Soldier, 1 Solid Soldier, 2 Shadow Mist, 3 Vion because it's just one of the best normal summons of the archetype, 1 Denier, 2 Increase because I do not want to draw the 1 of Increase. It feels really bad in 60 card deck, trust me. 3 Ash Possum with one of them being auto.work, 3 Crosskeeper, 1 Dark Angel. Dark Angel being, if you having seen so much play recently because of the spell cards, mostly branded archetypes using mostly fusions, no leaks. So the only way to somewhat remove Dark Angel from the field is either to crush it or droplet or tribute summoning or tribute set. 3 Emergency Call, 3 Release, 1 Dark Calling, 1 Further Stir in the main, 3 copies of Polymerization because I just can turbo out Destroy Phoenix Enforcer. As you can see, I have quite a little bit of a bump of ratios for these Destiny heroes. 1 Reinforcement of the Army, 1 Breaker Fusion, 2 Fusion Destiny because back then it was still semi-limited, and now we finally have that 3 copies. 1 Foolish Burial, 3 Mass Change, and 1 Cobalt Race, 3 copies of 20 Stars because I really feel back row. 3 copies of Super Polymerization, 3 Infinite Permanence, and for the extra deck we have 1 Malicious Bane, 1 Dystopia, 1 Great Tornado, 1 Request Apelia. It was really useful back then, but now it's mostly I swap it with Master Blast, 1 The Shining, 1 Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, 1 Absolute Zero, my most favorite god because he's cool, pun intended. Yeah, 1 Sunrise, 2 Dark Lord, 1 Dragon Swamp because it's as you can see it's right below this super position. It is so really great for the archetype. 1 Red Decimator, 1 Water Driver because so many times you have to recycle either Polymerization or Mass Change, or Fusion Destiny, Miracle Fusion, or maybe even Super Polymerization. I cannot speak really quickly. 2 copies of Cross Crusader to round up the extra deck count. For side deck we have 3 Cardola for the Flunderies matchup, 1 Paratops, 1 Artifact Sight for the 3 Sanctums, 1 Lightning Storm because I only had one at a time, 2 Royal Decree because I fear back row again, and 1 Reboot which was limited at the time. So sad. And 3 Solemn Judgment. And now for first place we have this mess. It's adventurers with punks and activate artifacts and a bunch of level 3s to go into Shirobini. Yep, it's just adventurer with Dagda, Scythe and Baron Turbo. So we had 1 Ogre Dance, 1 Foxitude, 1 Paratops, 3 Griffon Rider, 3 Illegal Knight, 1 Artifact Scythe, 2 Dianode, 1 Moral Attack, 3 Water Enchantress, 2 Ziamin, 3 Psychic Wielder, 2 Ash Blossom, 1 Jet Synchron, 2 Veiler, 2 Merchant Soul, 1 Illusion of Chaos, 2 Rite of Amnesia, 1 Featherster, 1 Mind Control, 3 Small World, which is a really neat deck nowadays, 1 Cobalt Grave, 2 Droplet, 2 Digisters, 3 Emergency Teleport, 3 Fearful Adventure, 2 Draco Buck, 3 Even Imaged, 2 Breath of Resurrection because someone acts as a reborn, so if somehow the artifact site is in the graveyard, we can reborn it if you have the Adventurer token. So once more we lock our opponent from the extra deck. Yep, it's somewhat of a unique card to be paired up with 3 copies of Shafeeq and the 3 copies of Harpies for the Storm, because tada, Griffin Rider is a winged beast. And for the extra deck, we have 1 Psychic and Punisher, 1 Amazing Dragon, 1 Baron de Fleur, 1 Chaos Ruler, which was limited back, which was legal back then, 1 Omega Lull, 1 Mother Magician, 1 Access Code Talker, 1 Celine, 1 Black Phoenix, 1 Dark the Dark Charmer, 1 Osa the Earth Charmer, 1 Artifact Dagda, 1 Crystal Hacking Corax, again, but nowadays, thank God, thank goodness, 1 Chirubini, and 1 Almirage. For this side deck, we had 3 Lancia, 2 Rageki, 1 Hanging Storm, 3 Dark Cooler, 3 Copyright Machine of the News, because the player who was playing this deck was expecting somewhat of the Sprite engine, Sprite decks, but no Sprite deck back then. Yep, and 3 copies of the Dimensional Barrier. So yep, that rounds up all of the top 8 of the Nationals. Hope you enjoyed the videos for the duels and the deck profiles. We'll see you next time for the Grand Championship. Leave a passion. See you next video.